Good morning, traders. Who's ready to get a little boots on the ground action? We're at Starbucks, baby. Is this bullish? Is this bullish Starbucks? What do you guys think? What do you guys think in there? It's starting to get packed. We're gonna buy Starbucks today? Let's find out.
Winner, winner, chicken dinner. Those words have been dancing around my head all night. Oh, it's Vegas law, that phrase.
Kiana.
Fisher.
Joy.
All right, what's going on, traders? I think my thing went a little bit crazy there. Let's go ahead. Let's bring on Ryan. What's going
Yep,
on,
and
bro?
you're so what's going on, Mitch? You look like you're on location today. Your sound is a little scratchy right now.
A little scratchy. All right. Well, I'll pull myself off for a little bit, if
Ooh,
anything. Ooh, in and
it
out,
is
in and out.
brutal.
All right. So what I'm gonna do is I'm actually back out, leave Ryan in here. It should pick up his internet and do a little bit better. So just give me 1 second.
All right, folks. Let me go ahead and share my screen here. I'm just going to go ahead and get started with some of the things that I see. When Mitch gets back, we'll see if we have his issues resolved, little connection issues there. So first things first, the stock that we're looking at here is going to be TNXP. This is Tonix Pharmaceuticals. We have a catalyst here as to why it's moving up today. Tonix Pharmaceutical shares are trading higher after the company announced the U.S. PTO issued patent to the company titled synthetic chimeric pox viruses. So not sure if that's actually going to how good that actually is, but clearly the market likes it here today. Going to be watching this one out of the open here. A break of 350 to the upside, I think, might get wild. So this is going to be the stock that I'm going to watch right around the open. I do have a couple of more to mention. VTVT, this is, of course, a therapeutic company, is hovering right around $1. I like this to take out the dollar here today. Again, we've got a catalyst here. This is trading higher if the company announced entry into an agreement that includes a $25 million investment by G42 Investments. So we'll see if this can actually get going. I like this through one, especially if we can clear out that 103 to 105 supply area. That might end up taking us higher here. So it's going to be those two. And then MTP. This one also just under $1. I think we actually make a run at $1 here. This is Miditech Pharma. This also has a catalyst. Shares are trading higher for the company announced fast track designation for MTX 110 development. So we're going to be watching these. We're going to be watching the scanner. We're going to be watching ENDP. We're going to see where this goes and what kind of opportunities we get today. Jay Wild, you want to take a look at HSDT. This is Helios Medical Technologies. This one's actually at the top of the movers tool. This one actually already kind of took off, right? So we ended up taking out this formation here right at 2, just as we're as high as looks like we're almost $3 here. Wow, 287. So this feels like a chase to me. I'd actually like for this to set up, and I need a little bit more data on this to do so. I'm actually not sure why this is moving here. Here we go. Launches patent therapy access program for PONS. Not sure what that is. Would have to go through this here, but looks like this one is on deck here today too. Mitch, how you doing?
What's up, dude? How's that? Can you hear
That's
me a
much
little bit
better.
Much better? All right. That's what I wanted to hear, guys. So
You're
yeah,
a little
despite
quiet. You're a little quiet, but there's no scratchiness.
gotcha. All right. Let's see if this adjusts it without making it scratchy. All right. How's there?
Yeah, perfect. You did it.
Perfect. All right, let's do it. Let's do it, baby. I'm here for you guys. I'm out here on the East Coast, Charlotte, North Carolina. So if you guys want to do a trading meetup, probably this month isn't going to be it, but for July 4th or maybe around that weekend, maybe we can plan something to do a little bit of trading meetup on the east side. So let's go ahead. Let's dive right in. I've been seeing a lot of stocks going up and down. We've been getting a little bit of a bounce. The real question is, does this rally hold? I think that everyone's asking that question. There's going to be a lot of stocks that I feel like are getting to that point where you're going to see some profit taking. So could we see some stocks come on down? Yeah, we could. I think that at this point, you got to kind of figure out, are you here trying to buy the dip and thinking that the bottom's in? Or are you more along the person that's thinking those lows will be tried again and then being ready for when that moment comes to strike on a longer term basis could probably be a good outlook. I know for myself, I'm trying to look more into that look. I think we get close to that level right again, if not past that level.
Uh-oh, looks like we lost Mitch on the hotspot there. So sorry about that. We're gonna do what we can to get Mitch back here. Again, I'm sure it's just his connection. This hopefully is going to be the last day of that. So I'm just going to go ahead and pick up here with some more stocks that were being mentioned in the chat. I know we traded Mullen yesterday. Mullen looks like this is going again. Another move up here today. Chris Mullen says Mullen looking froggy this morning. I think what you mean is that it's going to jump. It looks a little jumpy already. We still have our levels from yesterday, although we're above that level now. We'll see if we can end up taking out some more of these highs here. I'm basically just going to mark some of these off. Remember, the issue yesterday is that they had a PR on their battery issue yesterday. One of the things that we looked into is that it looked like some of the insiders were actually selling shares. So despite the good piece of news, insiders here were actually selling their shares off. So we'll see if Mullen can get going here. Ideally, I'd like this to pull back to 145 and kind of hang out there before making a move back through 150 and then taking out some of these highs. We actually had a lot higher volume yesterday in the pre-market, which then carried over into the regular session. So it'll be interesting to see if we get the same type of behavior today. What we're seeing in the pre-market here, just not quite enough volume, but we'll wait and see what happens when the market actually opens. And see what other type of, or see if this thing can actually get going here. So love to hear about some of the other stocks that you guys are taking a look at. Ed, you were talking about CRM, which of course reported earnings last night, Salesforce. They're actually, I thought was going to be a YOLO Zunaid option chance here today. So they reported good earnings yesterday. They traded up. They've taken another leg up here in the pre-market, which is pretty awesome. This what we're up about 10% here, so up about $17 here today. We'll see if we can actually go and take out 180. Might be some great opportunity here with the YOLO calls. One of the other stocks that reported earnings yesterday was HPQ. This one actually had a stake taken by Buffett earlier this year. I believe it was at the beginning of April 7th or so. So this one, I thought this was actually this was a top and bottom line beat and a guidance raise, but they were really unable to trade up here. Calls I got are this month's 40 calls. So we're almost in the money. We'll see if this ends up trading up today. That was really the only thing I took yesterday that I carried over into today. Good morning, Beach Bum. Nice to see you again. Solar Up, Jessica, Patrick, Andy. Andy, thank you for the super sticker there saying, glad to have Mitch back. What happened with XLE and IEO? Let's take a look at XLE here. So first of all, this is the energy ETF. No, oil was up big yesterday, sold off here. I believe this was on some of the headlines out of the Europe yesterday, right? This had to do with the Russia-Ukraine conflict. And it looks like we just kind of sold all that back off. Now, I actually like this to trade back up here today. We'll see if oil is still up right now. So we'll see if we can actually catch a bit and move up. We shall see. And so what was the other stock that you were asking for? IEO. Let's take a look at that. IEO. This is the oil and gas exploration. So this is going to move very much like XLE. This is just a little bit more sensitive to oil. So I've actually never traded this ETF before. I probably won't start today. I would rather take a look at XLE. And let's see if we can actually see if there's any news. Oh, Mitch, we got Mitch back.
I'm back. I had to come inside. It looks like the sun
cannot hear you. I can barely hear you, my man.
All right, hold on. You got to work with me today. Work with me. How's that? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, that's a little bit better.
Okay. All right, I'll try to get it going here. Juan is right. That vacation beard is on fire right now. Gonna have to find a barber out here on the east side, but you know how hard that is. So we'll figure that one out. Let's get into the market. I know that we got a super sticker. Did you already check out those two?
Yeah, this was XLE and IEO. These are both
Okay.
oil and energy related ETFs. IEO is the oil and gas exploration
So,
ETF.
so what's been going on in oil? I mean, I missed it. So you let me know, Ryan. We're getting a little pullback right now in oil.
Yeah, so TJ here is saying OPEC might kick out Russia and increase
Okay.
the supply in oil. OPEC meeting is Thursday. The news
That sounds a little
yesterday.
crazy.
Say
That,
again.
that sounds a little crazy that OPEC would push them out, though. Russia's one of the leaders of OPEC, right?
Yeah, I don't think so. I'm sorry, man. Oh, that oil's not my thing. I don't.
No worries, no worries. I know. In OPEC, they get a lot of pressure from Russia. They get a lot of pressure from Venezuela. They get a lot of pressure from the Saudis. A lot of that is, who runs oil. So I wouldn't see them pushing out Russia, but they maybe put some sanctions on them, maybe something like that. But one of the things is I wouldn't see them getting actually pushed out of completely out of OPEC. That would actually be really bad for oil, I think, in the long run, if OPEC would get pushed out. But we'll see what happens. Russia's in OPEC plus, but not OPEC. Okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
I was going to
correct.
say Russia is not
Correct,
a
George.
member of OPEC. No, Matthew, I'm not annoyed. I'm over. I'm having trouble regulating my temperature. I am not frustrated, guys. Sorry about that. Sorry about that. Mitch, doing my best here, but struggling this morning a little bit.
No worries. I'm in the same boat, guys. I would go outside, but it's a little bit too sunny. The iPad kind of boiled up here. Ryan not feeling the best, but we're gonna try to do the best here, guys. All right, so let's go. Let's dive into. Let's take a look here. How has Tesla moved?
Let me bring Tesla up here real quick. So Tesla so far is just kind of flat today. I know Elon Musk is making the rounds in the news here about kind of going to war with work from home people. I know he had a tweet that was saying basically they're going to have people that want to continue to work from home are going to have to pretend to work somewhere else. So we'll see. We'll see if that. I don't know how that's going to really affect the stock or anything, but he's making the rounds. He's making the rounds with some of that.
Yeah, with Tesla, I'm waiting to hear whatever happens to the semi or the truck. I think that's the important part there is, do we ever get an answer for that? We need an answer on that. The Giga in Berlin and in Texas is going to be fully running by the time we get next quarter numbers. So we'll definitely be looking to see what happens with the Cybertruck.
Yeah, I don't see any news here for the Cybertruck this morning.
All right, let's go ahead. Let's take a look at some of the. I know that for recently, retail has been going up, down, and every way. Some people reporting troubles, some people reporting good earnings. Right. Let's take a look at how. Let's look at Walmart that actually led the retail. How's that been performing lately?
Here's your Walmart chart.
Okay, has been coming back since that huge drop. Looks like we got Zunaid in the back here. Let me bring him on.
Yes, sorry. Here, let me bring Zunaid on.
Morning.
Morning, Zunaid. How's it going, my man?
Good, Mitch. What's going on, buddy?
Who needs
Mitch
a
is
latte?
live on location at Starbucks.
Who needs a latte?
Dedication.
I got you guys. Let's do it.
I wasn't sure if there was like a quinceañera in the background or you're in Vegas. I wasn't sure.
It's a little bit of both, a little bit of both.
I love it, man. Welcome back, buddy.
All right, Zunaid, if you want to share your charts, we already went kind of through some of our stocks. So what are you taking a look at today?
pretty much going to look at the same stocks that I usually take a look at, right? So I know one. Well, let me see exactly what I played yesterday. Played AMD yesterday with you guys in the morning off of that $100 bounce. So that was a beautiful play that we had. Going to keep an eye on AMD again. If it wants to go ahead and try to break out of 105 once again, I'll be interested in that. But if it wants to come back and test 100, I'll absolutely be interested in that little couple of bounces there as well. So AMD for sure. And then let's go ahead and take a look at Apple at the 150 level and see what shenanigans we had. You can see Apple tried to go ahead and break out of 150. It got up 50 cents or so, but could not stay above that at all and came right back down. So for Apple, if it can go ahead and pop above 150, I'd be interested in this one. And if it wants to come back down and test 150, and if it holds, I'd be interested in Apple as well.
Zunaid,
what's up?
Zunaid, real quick, I just wanted to ask you, we talked a little bit about CRM this morning. Are you looking to trade CRM via like YOLO options at the open here? They reported earnings last night and had better than expected results.
If it can go ahead and pop up above 180, and if I see options coming in, yes. But besides that, I personally don't see a level that I like besides maybe this 168 here, which is $10 down. So I don't see it going all the way there. So
Yeah, gotcha.
wait a minute. Did this thing? Oh, that's after hours. I was like, did this thing go up that much before the market closed? No, it didn't. I was like, somebody knew something. But yeah, so if it goes and tries to pop up above 180, but at first I'd want it to kind of come down to 174, 176, let the sellers take their profits, and then see if new buyers kind of step in, is what I'd want to go in. But again, main thing for me is if someone reports great earnings in terms of a company, then I want to see big money be like, okay, cool. We want to get in on this and we want to believe that this goes higher. So that's what I want to see. I want to see whale money coming in this one.
Okay.
And then let's go to Tesla here, but I am definitely going to add CRM. That's a good call here. Let me go and add that there. Done. Tesla here, the 750 is where I got a chance to play this yesterday. Just scalped a little bit off of VWAP and things like that. So now I'm going to pay attention to the 745 level and see if it wants to hold. If not, you can go ahead and see a little bit of more downside there on Tesla. Let's see if they've got anything special on the Qs. Looks like the Qs couldn't get past 311 yesterday. Not really interested in that one. Let's see what the SPY's got. SPY, I wanted to play this off of the 410. Right here, we got a chance to play this one yesterday. So just gonna kind of see what SPY wants to do. Don't really have a level that I'm interested in. You can see it kind of broke out of here and gave you a couple of points. But guys, you got to pay attention to those psychological levels. It doesn't always work 100%, but I think even UPST, I think it was Jay yesterday who called out UPST, and we got a chance to play this one when it crossed $50. It gave us a point. I only got a point, but I think it went 3-4. Yeah, there you go. So try to pay attention to your VWAPs, try to pay attention to your psychological numbers. And yeah, that's what I've got.
And HSDT, we talked a little bit about that. I believe it was Jay Wild that brought this up. Let me go ahead and flip back to my screen here real quick, Zunaid. HSDT, I had said earlier, if we're going to trade this, I'm going to need a little bit more information in some way for this to set up. Luckily, we've actually carved out a pretty decent range here, right? So we had our high there of 287, came back, looks like we turned around here about 230-ish. It's actually went as low as 224. So now we're going to see if we can stay in this range. If we can, and we can set up and take some of these out when the market opens here, we actually might have another tradable opportunity right here. Looking for 250, 253 cross to the upside, and that's if 230 can hold. So we got about 3 minutes till the open here. This one, at least now we have some levels to monitor.
On a side note, I miss the days when rent-a-cars were like 20 to 25 bucks a day. Now they're like 50 a day. And I'm like, oh my God. Just a side note. Because I was closing my tabs and I saw me looking at Priceline prices yesterday. Oh, what's up, Mitch?
Two row, bro.
Two row. Two row. I'll look at it.
Rock it,
I've never
man.
tried it.
I used it multiple times already. It's worked for me, Zunaid. I'll tell you one thing. You can probably get a car for $20 versus $60. Or spend $100 and get yourself a Tesla.
Yeah, I don't know if you've seen the market lately, but I don't think we got Tesla money. At least not. But here's a cool
Let's
thing.
make that Tesla money.
So here's the cool thing, right? For the folks that are struggling in your trading journey, we got a couple of minutes here. It's a fresh month. It's a brand new month, and it's also at the halfway mark of the month as well, right? We've already finished 5 months, right? We're on 6. Yeah, we're on 6. So it's kind of like fresh start for y'all. Start those good habits. Forget about whatever happened in May, whatever happened in that first quarter. You get to end the quarter strong here as well. So make sure you just have an open mind. Whatever happened, if you sucked at trading, it's fine. Journal your trades. Get good habits in. God gave you a sixth chance to make some money. Because, you know,
we're gapping up here. First day of the month, likely to see some more inflows. So we're likely to see this trade up higher, especially out of the open here. So we'll watch and see what we got here right at the open. We got 30 seconds, folks, until we open this puppy up.
Yeah, and Chermo, he's talking about Turo. It's Turo. I believe it's where individuals get to rent out their vehicles.
Hell yeah, that's where it's at, man. Got to get the good cars for the cheap. One of the things that I like going on there is for sports cars. I'll tell you, you can get some good sports cars for cheap on there. When normally it would cost you like $1,000 a day to rent that same car.
Yeah, I'll check it out. With that child, yeah. If I didn't have to pay child support, maybe I would. I'm just kidding. I don't have child support, Mom, in case you're watching. But here we go. Well, I should open up my Thinkorswim. I got my E-Trade up, but all right, let's see what's going on. I'm gonna go ahead and take a look at AMD. Is gonna be my number one focus simply because of the $100. See if we get a test on that. Looks like 101 was a pre-market low. Any small caps I should be paying attention to, Ryan?
The one that I was watching here out of the gate was going to be TNXP. They had a patent news this morning here that was trading up. Looks like the first move here is lower. I got a day high at 372. So I think if we take out 372, this is liable to get wild. That would be the first one. Also VT, and HSDT. So those are going to be the other two here. Let me flip back to the scanner. VT now on the scanner here. Although this really needs to take out one to the upside for this to be in play. CRM, first move here out of the open looks to be up. Yep.
You've also got Apple here trying to break 150 to the upside. I'm going to go ahead and take a crack at Apple here. If it goes ahead and goes below 149.75, I'll be out. I'm in at a $1.50.01. Come on, Apple.
Are you in the calls on those? Or
sorry, I'm just in the equities. I'm just in the equities. Yeah, just in the stock itself at 150.01. I'm going to try to sell some at 150.40 if I can get it. Have my limit order out there for someone to take. Chermo, feel free to take it if you want it, you know, lock in those gains. Come on, give me 140, 150.40. It looks like it got to 150.39, and there it is. So I'm out 3/4 size at 150.40.
Nice.
Gonna try to wait till about the. I'm gonna see if it wants to break 150.50. Let's see if it wants to break 150.50 here. About 5 cents away.
Mullen at 152 here. Decent size here at 152 as well on Mullen.
Nice, up another 8% today. This one we saw at what, like a $1.06? Yeah, $1.06 pre-market. So here's what's going on. My stop loss is still going to be the same, but I'm going to try to take out a piece here at 150.68. And for no particular reason.
Mullen, pretty big volume here out of the
here, I'll put a 2
open.
box if you want right here. Let's get a 2 box in here. Apple and then MULN.
Mullen really taking out size here at 154.
Apple above 150.50 going up against the 60s now. Again, 150.68 is my other out. Hey, you got Mullen trying to crack 155, and there it is.
There it is, and it took out yesterday's high at 156 and kept moving. So I'm actually not in this. Mullen moving a little too much or a little too quickly there on the offer. I also have a predisposition against Mullen. I just don't trust the stock here, but that's just my own.
What? Mullen? Buy it all. Buy it all. No, I'm just joking.
We know Mitch is trying to buy Mullen from a Starbucks.
He was about to give me off with his head. I was waiting for it.
You've got Apple that tried to break one. So here, let me pull up the minute per chart. You had Apple try to crack 150 for the second time, and it did, but it came right back down, got smacked to the 150s. I was really hoping for Apple to come back to 150, and I would go ahead and grab another size. Still holding on to 1/4. Stop loss is still 149.74.
HSDT, here we go. A little late on Mullen here.
Oh, that's what SIG is doing. Is that doing anything? Nope. Coming to the downside. Nothing happening there. Let's see what CRM's up to here. CRM. Yeah, just kind of hanging. Here we go. Apple trying again. Let's see if we can get that push. Nope.
Is Mitch in the back of a cop car? No, he is not. Mitch
That's
is in
really
his
funny.
own car.
I got thrown
That's
out.
kind of funny.
I got thrown out. They got me. They got me.
That's
Trading
really
stocks
funny.
in the Starbucks. You're illegal.
All right, come on, Apple. Give us that 150.68, buddy. Come on.
All right, how's audio now? You guys hearing no background noise, but
It's
I'm
just,
a little bit further away from the Wi-Fi, so am I quiet?
Yeah, I don't even know how to describe the sound, but it's better. It's better than what it was. So
Is that a little better?
it's just like crackling. That's all.
I don't know why, but I might
It
switch
might be
mics.
the microphone. Yeah.
Yeah, let me switch mics. See if this gets better for us.
All right, third time Apple could not go ahead and stay above 150.50.
All right, how's that?
There you go. Much better.
Much better? All right, let's
Yep.
do that. Let's run it.
Mullen went all the way to, what is this, 64s? Went all the way to 164. Still waiting on Apple to go ahead and take us out. And let's see if he wants to do it this time. Nope.
I'm still watching HSDT here, trying to flirt with the high a day.
There you go, Apple out at 150.
Boom, baby.
And I'm going to take the whole
Money.
thing out here at 150.75. All out of Apple at 150.75. Whew. That was fun.
Let's go, baby.
HSDT, big pull here.
Money in the bank.
Let's see. That's good.
You buying me Starbucks now, Zunaid?
Done. Say less. It's a little cheaper in North Carolina, right? That's why you moved?
Hey, hopefully even the coffee's cheaper, man.
All right, let's see. So you've got Apple now cracked above 151. That's one thing I gotta get better at, y'all. I gotta hold some size. To me, it's kind of like when I only have 5% or 10% left. It's kind of like I'm not making much, you know, compared to what a full size is. So I'm like, yeah, whatever. I'll just sell it. You know, it's just I'm just impatient with it. But regardless, beautiful move. We got ourselves a whole point there. I scaled out at the 30 cent, 68 cent, and 75 cent mark on Apple.
Yeah, Sabrina knows I'm in the Lamborghini, you know?
Wait, did you actually go in your car?
Yeah, I actually did.
That's funny. I didn't pay
Hey,
attention.
can still get the Wi-Fi, baby. That's what matters.
I feel like this is how families feel when their significant other or whatever is like on the run, but they like FaceTime them to tell them I'll be okay.
I'll be okay. I'll be okay, Zunaid. Don't worry.
That's what I feel like this is what's happening. Looking at CRM here to see if it wants to come back and test the 178s. If it does, that's a near VWAP. I'd be interested in that one. Let's go ahead and put Mullen on the
Trying
phone.
HSDT here. Tight stop, though. This thing's pretty wild.
Okay.
HSDT. Got it up here for you.
HSDT. Hotel, Sandy, Delta, Tango.
I got you right here, pal.
242 is my entry. Stop's going to be about 237. It stopped at 250, so if it can take out 250, I think it goes higher here. Huge volume out of the open, but it's going to really need to kind of turn around in order to get going.
Trying to find something that's moving good here.
Patrick said, "Did Mitch lose his house because Miami Heat lost?" That's funny.
It's literally it, guys. I put the house
put
on it.
He
I put the house on it.
Let's see. Yeah, you got SIGA kind of moving as well. Let me take a look closer look. I was hoping for it to come back to the 10s so I could take a little bit of bounce.
Stopped out of HSDT.
What's the news on it, do you know, Ryan, or is it just a move? Sorry.
No, you're good.
Sorry,
Ryan,
Zunaid.
Ryan, do you know if there's news on HSDT?
They had a PR this morning about a patent therapy access program. I don't know the specifics of it or how valuable it is, but it's moving because of the PR this morning.
Got it. Cool.
And I was hoping that it was going to take out, I was trading it right around the VWAP, hoping that it was going to move towards the highs and take out 250. That did not materialize. So we'd still be waiting for that to set up.
Gotcha. Yeah, should be a great finals with Boston and Celtics. I can't bet on those games, but if I could,
kind of disagree with that, but
I'd sprinkle some
we
on.
won't get into
Boston.
all that. We won't get into all that.
Let's
just say the 6th man of the year being out might have had to do with something, but when you don't have the 6th man of the year in, it's kind of hard to win.
Let's see. D-Dog off of $100 level. Ooh, we got D-Dog near 100. Okay. Talk to me. Oh, see, man. I need to have a scanner that just tells me specific stocks around X price. But yeah, look at that $100 bounce. As soon as it cracked it, kind of stayed above, tested it a couple of times, and was above as well. You know what? Yeah, let's go ahead and grab some calls in D-Dog. I like that. Let's see what we got. If I can quickly grab some. What's the spreads looking like? The spreads are hideous, so never mind. Damn. I'm gonna grab a small share size though. D-Dog. Come on. And those spreads are wild too. Never mind. I don't have a good size here.
Back in HSDTs, it looks like to take out 250. It looks like it's trying to take out 250. There's definitely some size there. If that gets taken out, I think we pop here. Back up on 250. There goes 250, and we pop above. Immediate pullback. Oh, man. What a nasty action. Nasty action here. Back to 250 here. Tons of volume on this name.
How we report taxes, our broker gives us a P&L and we just give our to our accountants and then they take care of it.
Massive pull. Oh my God.
God. This cracked 250s.
What's taxes, bro?
I guess if you lose money, you don't owe taxes.
Oh, thanks, bro. Thanks.
Let's see what Netflix is doing here as well. Around 200. Nah, it's not clean. It's not clean at all. Oh, I didn't even realize Apple came all the way to VWAP. Wow. Nice bounce there. Let's go to AMD. What was I looking at, D-Dog?
Waiting for HSDT to trade back up here. Sorry, it's hot in my house. All right, taking up 250 or trying to take out 250 again. We'll see if it's actually strong enough this time.
I'll try some here. Got filled at an ugly price of 246. My stop loss is going to be low a day, though. And I've got limit orders out at, I'll tell you exactly as soon as I place them.
248 size at 248 here. We'll see if they end up taking that size.
Come on.
I joined in the party. Very small shares.
On HSDT.
Let's do it. I'm in 246.
You're welcome to buy some at 274 if you'd like. Take some shares off of me.
A little phone trading action. Let's do it.
All right, let's see what we got. My take on Tesla. I don't know if I have a take on Tesla. Whew, nice little bounce there from 760 for just a couple of bucks.
Back on 250. There we go. Through 250. Popping now.
Nice.
The
More
money,
size.
Mitch, baby. I'll help you guys out, man. You know, my master shares over here.
Your mic is staticky again. Oh, this time around though, it's holding 250 much better than when
it needs to take out 255 here though. There we go. So through 255. It's trying to go, folks.
All right,
on the road trader here.
I'm gonna try to take out some sides here at 258. 258. I'm out 3/4. The rest I've got out at 273.
I'm out right there at 259. So wow. So huge.
I'm still holding, baby. Let's go.
Mitch is drunk on coffee, is what's happening this morning.
1 sec, folks. Sorry.
Great find, Ryan. That was awesome, man. I know you. Hopefully you can hear me, but if not, if you're coughing up blood, know that your sacrifice was, I don't know, profitable. Great trade on that one.
I'm going for 270s, baby. Can we get the 270s?
Yeah, I had mine at 273, but I got impatient. I said, screw it, I'm out. So I took mine. But best of luck to you on that 270s.
Let's go.
Any levels on the Qs? Let's see what I got on the Qs. Besides VWAP, which is at 311 and then 309, no. To be honest, here's why I don't want to trade the Qs. Because my levels are kind of like every level, right? So like you have 311s of VWAP. I like 310 because of the whole number, and you can see resistance near pre-market. And I also have 309 for previous. So it's kind of like if it pulls back, I'm like, oh, I want to buy here because there's levels. Oh, I want to buy here because there's levels. And then at that point, I'm not really doing much. So unfortunately, no. 309 though would be the ultimate level where I'd want to try to get in. But besides that, unfortunately, I don't. Let's go ahead and take a look at SPY. SPY I had 415s, but it's well below that now. And even on here, 412 would be mine. So that's why I'm kind of like in no man's land. There's no real feel for me to cut it. And this is exactly why we like to take profits. As you can see, HSDT back at 243s. Am I still in the Apple calls? No, I'm completely out of Apple. I didn't have calls. I took equity on Apple. I'm trying to play a little bit more on the equity side, trying to scalp more with equities. Just trying to see, test different things, see how well I can perform in that. So no, I had Apple shares at 150.01. We took some out at the 30s, and then we took some out at 68, and then completely all out at 74s. And now Apple high a day.
VT moving towards the lows here. TNXP bouncing off of the VWAP. That might be interesting. VWAP I got at 340 here.
On what stock? I'll put it up for you.
TNXP, Tango Nancy X-Ray Papa.
There you go, flirting with VWAP right there. I wonder if I could just have VWAP show it.
What was that last letter, Ryan, again?
Papa. P.
No, I just love the way you said it. P for Papa.
What can I say? I learned from Charlie. Papa is a P call for Charlie, so I say it myself. What can I say?
HSDT right on back down below VWAP as well.
That one's a wild one.
Yeah, it needs to hold the 28 bottom there. We'll see if it holds the 28 bottom there.
Marcelo asking, how do you find that VWAP indicator? Marcelo, you should be able to just...
right here.
Yeah, I was going to say, why don't you show them? You actually have full-on
I sure do. So here you go. Trading view, VWAP. And then which one do I have? I don't even know here. I'll show you which one I have. VWAP. This is the one that I have. So you just go to indicators and then VWAP. Depending on if you have the premium version or not, it can... I don't know. I have the premium version. But yeah.
View, ticker View, VIEW, moving towards the highs here. We'll see if this can actually pop. Nice little volume pop in there. Big prints at 145, by the way.
Boy, I need a haircut.
We're all Papa. We're all Papa here.
I ain't got no. Don't put that on us. That's all you. If you want to be a father in North Carolina, that is all you, pal.
Zunaid, I found your son here in North Carolina.
Damn, my son. AMD went ahead and held the previous close at 102s. Let's see what the market's going to help to see if I want to take some AMD here. Nope, market is below VWAP, so I am not interested. I did miss the short on it, though, when it tried to test VWAP and the lows of the 415s. That's on me for not paying attention. Thoughts on D, posty pivots? I have never heard of that.
Yeah, I'm not familiar with posty pivots. I do like pivots as a study, though. I actually use Person's pivots in Thinkorswim, which I like quite a bit. But I'm not familiar with posty pivots, unfortunately.
Yeah, UPSC is right above VWAP, and I like it, but I'm not going to take it because I already had a beautiful trade in Apple, and also, what do we trade here? At HSDT, thanks to Ryan's call out. So I'm not going to really risk all those beautiful gains. But I'm gonna keep an eye on some things. Do I get a straight razor? So I just use Gillette, right? So that's what I use, just straight down. But then if I go to a barber and if I want him to like here, matter of fact, give me a sec. I gotta take a look at stock here. Sorry, I got distracted.
View at 149 now. Size there at 149 too. Okay, looks like we pulled off that spot. The high here since the market opened is 150. We went as high as 2 yesterday in the after hours session. So that's going to be our range. See if we take out 150, we might end up getting a pop there. 149 up now. Again, a little bit of size there at 149.
This is a spready stock. But
which one?
The ISIG it's something new that I'm looking at here. Holy shit. I thought I was getting filled at like 11:25. I got filled at 11:44. God bless.
And now it's 11:14.
Yikes. So that's where I'm at. I'm at 11:44, and I am definitely going to need to be careful with this one. So give me a sec here. Let's get some outs here at the 70 area. I have some outs at 11:70. Outside
150 up now on View.
Here, I'll put it up for you on the right. There it is.
Yeah, so Jason, okay. Jason saying, Ryan, I have a question. My indication, I think you mean indicator, has an intraday VWAP different than yours on Merrill Edge. Does VWAP move? You know, I've noticed that, Jason. I've noticed that, like, for example, my Thinkorswim has a slightly different VWAP than the Trading View. So I'm not sure what the difference in the calculation is. Generally speaking, because you know, it's not just like a actual fixed point. I generally try to look at it as a range. Normally when I'm using VWAP, I'm using it off of Thinkorswim because that's the broker. That's normally what I'm trading off of in the actual moment. But I have noticed that. So I'm not surprised that it's a little bit different on your Merrill Edge broker. My question would be how different? Like what stock are you looking at? And are there any settings that you can change on that VWAP study?
Okay, now one thing with VWAP, remember guys, it's tick up by tick up volume. So it could be where they're getting their data. So maybe they just have a couple
View,
of
by the way,
points that some people don't.
Views going on SISG. I am out 3/4 of my size at 1170s. And this is why it's so important to have your orders out there on the limit. Look at that. Ticked up to 1180s and then it came right back down. But whoever took my shares, thank you. Oh, view is so going up. I can't even get it on my screen there. There we go. Nice crack above 150s, Ryan.
Yep. There we go. We got that. We got the break that we were looking for. All I had to do was turn my air conditioning down and make it a little colder in here. I guess that was the solution right there. View 157 offer now. View making a move to 160 here. Trying to anyway. Okay, I'm going to take view right here and see if this sets up again. So at least we book some profits and put them in the pocket. Now we'll move on and we'll wait for this to set up and grab the next one.
It's awesome, man. Nice trade.
By the way, I closed the HPQ calls for a slight loss. That really wasn't taken off. That reversed.
Oh, that reminds me. That reminds me, my Urban One calls were green yesterday at the close. I, of course, didn't take it because it was only green like maybe 5% or so. I'm looking for more. But D-Dog, by the way, at 102.62s near VWAP. Again, too spready of a stock, and I've already got stuff going on here in this trade. But you've got D-Dog with a nice move above 100. Apple, I think, is closing in near 152s, or it almost did. It was 50 cents away. You've got Disney. Let's see what Disney's at.
AVYA just running away from the open here. Was not on my radar.
All right, some knucklehead is trying to bet on Mullen $3 calls.
How's Mullen doing, actually?
Mullen's right at 150s. I'm going to take a crack at here at 150. If it goes to 148, I'll be out. I'm in at 150 on the dot.
Okay, I'm going to try some here at 152. I feel like I'm chasing though, so I'm going to tighten this up if this reverses here. Let's see if we bounce. Nope.
I mean, that 151, you've got like 100,000 shares there.
151 looks like it's getting chomped on. Pretty big offer there at 152. Back up to pretty big offer there at 150, excuse me. Price back up to 152. We'll see if we take this down. This is, for me, this play on Mullen here is basically a bounce back towards the VWAP and then maybe through the VWAP. See if we end up getting that. Big support there in terms of the offer at 150. What was the price you got on Mullen?
150 on the dot.
Okay, yeah. That's a good entry there. TNXP really needs to take out 370 here. And you're right, I am missing it because I'm in this Mullen trade. Let's see if Mullen can move here.
You're just getting continuing size coming in at 151 on the sell side.
Yep, and this is one of we see this a lot in Mullen. It can trade quite thick when they do this with a lot of the shares. So this is another reason why I don't necessarily care for it, but we're committed at this point.
Like you got 400,000 at 151. That's insane.
TNXP really needs to take out 369, 370 for the next move higher. We will take a look at that.
All right, let me try to see if I can focus on a couple of other stocks here. Kind of interested in Disney with a crack below 112 being my out, but all right, I'm getting impatient, Ryan. I'm just going to go ahead and take this 150 bid out and see if I can get myself out of here. And I'm out 150. It just wasn't doing much. I'm impatient.
Yeah, I don't blame you. I'm kind of the same way right now.
Because to me, it's like if I'm getting impatient or other people getting impatient, are they going to end up dumping out? You know what I mean?
Now they took out 151.
They sure did. They're right back at it. Here, let me put it up on the right-hand side and not my ugly urban one. MULN. There you go.
Part of me wonder if the size moved down from 152 to 151. If that's the case, then there isn't a lot of size here at 152 unless they refill it.
Yeah, instead of 400,000, I'm seeing about 50.
152 taken out, up, then they refilled it.
One day I hope to have 3,000 shares, 300,000 shares just to mess with people. How much is that? Let's see. The person who had 400,000 shares at $1.50, about 600,000.
Mullen really thick here in this 151 to 153 area. It's really having trouble picking a direction and moving in that direction.
All right, Disney, you're going to make me do it. Disney, I'm going to take a small size here just because I'm an addict. Went ahead and got filled at 112.21 on Disney. Stop loss is going to be below. What you got, Ryan? Or is that not your noise?
So I couldn't hear you. Sorry.
Was that your notification noise? I don't know if that was yours.
No, I did not have any notification go off. What's going on, Jeff D? It's nice to see you, my man.
And just like that, I get stopped out.
Saying a firm getting slaughtered. Good. Love the.
You get that
Emperor.
affirm. You get that affirm.
Yeah.
Buy
Disney,
now, never pay.
Buy now, never pay.
Disney, I got stopped out at 20 cents. So I'm out.
All right, out of Mullen, that didn't materialize. Moving back towards the lows there.
I actually bought a new bed and they had a firm. I was like, man, should I just use a firm, And I was like,
where'd you get the new bed from?
I actually got it from Nectar, but their premium version, which is called the Cloud Mattress or something like that. Not too bad. It was like I think it was like 800 for the queen or something like that. With some discounts. So I need a good bed, man. That's one thing, guys. Invest in your bed.
No question.
The most expensive thing I have is my mattress.
Yeah, I actually got a new mattress recently from Costco. I got the advanced back support memory foam mattress. I can't remember what brand it was though.
I had a huge king in Denver, and I'm kind of mad I had to leave it behind because that was a really good bed. But hey, I can't move with it. I can't throw it in a trailer. I'll tell you that much. I actually ended up giving it away to somebody, so hopefully they enjoy the blessings.
Kind of tempted to get back into
TNXP
Disney.
making another move towards the highs here.
I invested in my belly warmer. What? I've never heard of a belly warmer.
Yeah, me either.
I'm scared to look it up.
I was going to say that I'm scared to put that search term in Google.
All right, I'm just going to type it in, but I won't hit enter. I see belly warmer, Japanese roots, belly warmer for...
Zunaid, you got to get off of incognito, man.
I'm not incognito, but I guess maybe that's what I should have been on.
TNXP taking a move towards the highs here.
Purple mattress. I wish I could buy the stock and they give me their mattress because they sure as hell need the money. Or maybe Casper mattress.
I've heard good things about those Nectars, Mitch. It actually, when I was shopping for my mattress, it came down to the Nectar and the one that I got. I obviously did not go with Nectar.
I don't know. That's a bullish sign that you didn't go with it, though.
Well, no, I mean, the reason I went with the one I went with is because of the advanced back support. I hadn't seen that mattress in the store, only online, so I ended up going with that.
Can't blame you on that. X gonna give it to you. He's gonna give it to you.
View still at the highs there.
Ooh, Disney.
I'll tell you one thing, guys. I'm bullish. I'm bullish on this Starbucks over here in Charlotte. They need some Bros coffee because this is actually slammed in here.
They need Bros coffee at Starbucks. How does that work?
They need
Well,
it
no,
in
he's saying
Charlotte.
they need to open up
So,
a Bros because
Oh,
the
I
coffee
see, I
business
see.
is popping, is what he's saying.
yeah, coffee business is popping here, man. This thing is. I've seen at least 30 people come in and out.
I mean, it is morning.
Yeah, I'm just in like a suburb though.
Here we go.
In a downtown.
Here we go on TNXP, right up to the highs there.
Got it for you on the right.
There it goes. I was too slow to get it. Oh, nope. They filled me on the way back down, and now they're pulling me. That is some bullshit right there, let me tell you. That is some bad fills, TD Ameritrade. Come on.
Yeah, that's one thing I don't like about them, but I might actually move some money and trade zero.
Yeah, I had one of those pocket coal hybrid memory foam mattresses. Those are pretty good.
I'm bougie when it comes to my mattresses and my adjustable base. That's about it.
Oh, my man said the adjustable base.
It's nice, man. I'm not gonna lie. Not gonna front. It's nice. All right, let's go to that. Let's go 2,000. Well, glad I didn't get back into Disney because that one's just cracking on down. Serta sale. Yeah, so the base, the adjustable. So I have a Tempur-Pedic on a Serta base, and the Serta base is, I don't know. I used to work at Mattress Firm, so that's around the time I got it. I used to sell them rectangles. Jason, you asked a question there, or you're not familiar with it, but yes, Trade Zero. It's a direct access, so theoretically, I should have better fills. Theoretically.
So TNXP, they pulled me into it and yanked it on me. So I'm actually waiting for a pop here. Hopefully I get it. Otherwise, I'm going to take a pretty big L on this one. That was just unfortunate. Everything is starting to pull down. Yeah, it looks like the market is yanking right here. So keep that in mind.
I started a new show yesterday, Lincoln Lawyer on Netflix. It was pretty decent.
Say that again, Zunaid?
I said I started a new show on Netflix yesterday, Lincoln Lawyer. I like it. It was cool. It was a good show to kill some time with.
Jeff is asking Ryan, Ryan, is your stop the next level down or the VWAP? Yeah, if this breaks through the VWAP, I'm just gonna have to take the loss on it.
Awesome. Yeah, looks like a few folks like Lincoln Lawyer. That's good. I just finished episode 2 yesterday, so I'm like, I don't know how many seasons there are, but
Yeah, market seems to be in a bit of a free fall here, so just be careful.
Let's go ahead and put it up here. I'll put the SPY to the right, and God, yeah, you're not lying.
Oh, man. Is Money Mitch drunk? No, Money Mitch is having an issue with his internet, so he's trying to do it on location, and it's struggling. Man, I am what a bad trade there. Huge loss on TNXP. Just real rough. Real rough. Not my day, folks. Not my day.
I'm still holding 1/4 size in this ISIG spready ass stock, but
See if View can consolidate in here and then move back towards the highs. Bam! I was down 500 on that. They filled me. I canceled my order. They filled my canceled order at 369 and yanked it all the way down to 340 on 2,000 shares.
Sorry to hear that, Bell.
The thing is if this trades back up here, I should be able to scalp some of this back. We should be able to grind some of this back. Here, let me so here you go, guys. Here is the loss, $510. Again, what we were trying to do here is play on this break. When they actually took it out and moved it higher, they filled me on the way back down, and it just completely sold off. So before we end up losing this entire area and trading back down to balance here, we close that. That's just how it goes. Not a good trade at all. Much too slow. Got filled when I didn't think I was going to get filled. Just really horrible all the way around. So it happens. Some days we're up. Some days we're low. Some days we are. Some days we just take it out. I can reach out to the broker and see. I doubt they're going to do anything for me though. Yeah, it does suck. Oh. This has been rough. Trading's been rough recently. Let me see what
Why won't you let me sell it?
you guys still there?
Yeah, I'm still here. I'm trying to figure out. So I'm trying to sell my ISIG. I added some at 11:30s. I'm trying to scalp it, and it keeps saying, "Oh, it keeps saying, hey, you're gonna go short the stock, and then we don't have shares available." What happened is I have a limit order all the way up that I didn't recognize it was there. I was like, "What the hell? I have enough shares." Damn, I missed that. Whatever. I'm just gonna put it up here. Hi, I am taking a look at Tesla. To see if I want to short this, but I don't think I have the courage to do so. Maybe if it comes back to the 160s, I would, but it's flirting with this 750 to see if it can find support or not. Yeah, let's do it all.
ONCT moving towards the highs here.
All right, looks like I was able to scalp some. Still have 1/4 left, though. What the?
You'll get it back, Ryan. Go look in the mirror and start yelling that you're the man for a couple of minutes. LOL.
Is that what usually works for y'all? I need to try
That's
that.
never worked for me, but apparently that's a viable strategy.
Apple about to break 150 to the downside. Yeah, it's coming to test it.
Oh my God, I wish it didn't feel so crappy.
Is it still the... Have you recovered fully from the vid, or
I feel like I have. My voice is a little bit hoarse, but other than that, I don't have any symptoms. I did test positive yesterday still, so it's been a week.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I travel again next week, so I'm like quarantining this week. Except the gym, so I guess I'm not really quarantining, but we're not going out to the club. Not that I go out to the club, but you know what I mean. When's the last time you went to the club, Ryan?
The club. Oh God. What kind of club?
Just whatever you define as a club. I mean, not like country club, but like, you know, like a type of club.
Man, years, I feel like. Not my scene at all.
Nah, same. I think for me, it might have been pre-COVID.
Oh, it was definitely it was years pre-COVID. I don't necessarily care for clubs. That's just not my scene.
I feel you. And there's Apple below 150. And down it goes. Yeah, grinding was cool when I was like in high school, I think. All right, Apple with a nice 40-cent move as soon as it broke the 150 level, and you've got SPY obviously coming down below 412 as well. Let's see what other trades I can take. I think I'm pretty much done for the day. Make sure I don't accidentally have anything on. I don't. I'm getting a view on my little scanner here. It looks like view is still above VWAP. High days close to the 169s on view.
Tesla is pounding the lows there. Good call, Holly. It's moving with the rest of the market here. Market a pretty ferocious pullback.
The only thing that I can try to play for a bounce is going to be AMD if it wants to go for that 100 again. So that's going to be the one for me to on watch. 101 is the level. You can see the pre-market lows around 101.
Be right back, Zunaid. 1 second.
No worries, buddies. I got you. So 101 is the level. I'm going to see if it holds on AMD. And then after that would, of course, be the $100. Looks like Tesla is hitting 756. I'm going to put mine up here. I'm going to mute myself as I try to clear my throat. All right, let's see. Zunaid, will you still? And you're not hating. You're fine. Let me see what question you asked here. You still want to trade 100 bounce with Q selling off beyond your last line of defense of 309. So let's go to put it up here. Qs. And yeah, no, you're not hating at all, man. You're just asking me a question. So to me, it's not like I'm trying to play AMD back for 4 points or back for 2 points, right? I'm just trying to play AMD for like a 40-cent scalp, right? So my stop loss on AMD would probably be like 99.75 would be my stop loss on AMD. And I'm just looking to get at least 25 cents for a 1-to-1. That's all it is. So to me, even if Q start pounding the lows, I believe AMD should still give me maybe 25 cents. And if I'm wrong, cool. I lose 25 cents, right? Yesterday, I think we made 30, 40 cents on the trade, and you can see how much more we could have gotten. I did not, so I can't take credit for that. But yeah, it's not like I'm looking for a whole dollar or anything like that. I hope to hold some for that, but just looking to get 30, 40 cents, man. But yeah, good memory on that 309. As you can see, we just tried to bounce a little bit, got to the 50s, and then it just came right back down. Now we're even we're green to red here. We are green to red. And then you've got the market is doing what Mitch's Wi-Fi is doing. Sucking. Yeah, like for example, see how AMD close to that 100, obviously not completely. It had a little bit of a bounce to the 150s, 10150s, right? Where the Qs were just pounding the lows as well. So that's all. Just looking for a little bit of a bounce. That's all. But no, you're not hating, dude. You're totally fine. No worries at all on my end. I feel less optimistic and focus more on the index than individual stocks, though I guess QQQ is at pre-market lows now. Yeah, closer to it. I've got 307 for the lows on the Qs. It's funny you mentioned King of Clubs. I actually, so for my esports things, I love to use props, and I have a couple of castmates, so I made them little props that they don't know about. So I'm going to try to bring that out next week when we go back to Indianapolis. I am still in this ISIG trade as well, by the way. Just isn't really kind of barcoding here. I'll bring it up for us. So I've been scalping. I'll put up the minute here. I've kind of been scalping this whole thing. Eventually, I'm going to be wrong, and it's going to break through 11, and that's okay. But for now, it's been doing pretty well with me scalping it. I don't even know if I can clearly draw this or not.
I don't know why. I don't know why I can't hear you. I'm trying to come back. Trying.
I assume he meant to. Were you pretending to be the market there? I think that's what he was doing. Let me go back to AMD here. Let's see what other stocks are going on. Apple is still 50 cents below 150. You've got Facebook. Trying to find other stocks that are near the psychological levels. SPY is close to that 410 that I'd be interested in. So I'm going to pull up the SPY here, actually. Pull up the SPY here. Pull up AMD here. Oh, man, I already missed it. Yeah, let's see if it... Oh, yeah, I'm going to set an alert for SPY to go ahead and test the 210s, the 410. So SPY can test the 410s, 410.15. I'll try to play a scalp on that. Let me know if there's other stocks that you guys want us to take a look at. because my focus at the moment is ISIG. After all the scalping and this and that, my average price is 11.35, and then waiting for SPY to hit 410 so we can try to scalp some calls off of that. NA, I typically play the dailies, so I will look to scalp SPY. Here, let me take a look at something here. Yeah, I'll play today's expiration. I'll always play when it comes to SPY and things like that. 99% of the time or 95% of the time, I play the closest expiration possible. By the way, Mullen, I know we went ahead and got away from that one. Excuse me, but Mullen is now up to the 160s. Up to the 160s on Mullen. BPT. I would call that expires. What call do you have? What's the strike? And yeah, you don't have to tell me how much you paid, but I need the strike. I think Lord Ryan is just doing his main job, which is making sure people are happy with Benzinga Pro. There he is.
I'm back. I'm sorry. I went
You're
and
okay.
called the broker like you guys suggested. They didn't help me at all. And I don't know if you guys take a look at TNXP. Go ahead and pull that up here, Zunaid.
TNXP. I got you. TNXP. Got it.
So it totally just went higher. This is one of the most frustrating losses I think I've ever taken.
What was the fill you thought you were getting, and what did you actually get?
I got 369. I got filled on the way back down. I tried to buy it as the price was moving up. It moved past 369, so I went to go hit cancel. And as the price came back in, it filled me at 369 and sold all the way off to 340. I took the loss. Now it turned around and ripped up. So it is what it is. They're not going to help me at all.
No,
just
sorry
really
about that,
frustrating. Pal. And if I had just waited, obviously I'd have got it all back probably and some gain. So did you ask for the head trading floor manager? No, I did not.
Yeah, sometimes it's worth to hang up and call again. What's the acronym for that?
The acronym? What do you mean?
Some people, so it's HUCA. Some people use that. It's an acronym they use. It's like, hey, just hang up and call again because, you know, the other representative may be more helpful, or you can call somebody else, blah, 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 blah. But usually, yes, in situations like that, they're not going to be too helpful because they're not part of the game.
This is part of the game. I just need to get past it. That's really all it comes down to. It just really sucks.
Yeah, I feel you.
Really sucks.
BPT. Sorry, yeah. 2250. You said 2250s. Let's take a look at this. So you've got an inside day so far on BPT as you've got SPY. Okay, give me a sec. Let me see if I can scalp some SPYs here. Did it just bounce immediately that quick? No freaking way. I've never actually made it that far. Okay. Yeah, you're having an inside day so far on this one. I'll be honest, I don't have a good read on it. Let me go back a little bit more. Is it all-time highs? No, it's definitely not all-time highs. You already passed that one. Looks like the next level is going to be 2270s. I unfortunately don't have a good read, and I apologize. But if it were me, I definitely would cut losses if it broke 1941 to the downside. I would be out. My apologies. Not really familiar with the stock. It's not like Urban One is doing anything. I'm down again on those calls. Looks like I'm down 13%.
AVDL, which was one that we've played before, that is actually pressing towards the high. 260 your day high there on AVDL. That's also off the scanner. HSDT looks like this might curl back through 240.
Okay, you've got the low of 214s there hanging out below VWAP. Apple a whole $1 down from the 150 level.
What's up, man? Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you, pal.
All right, just still in the struggles here, guys. But looks like the SPY is struggling harder than I am. Yeah. What happened there? Did we get some news?
No clue. No clue. I think Bank of Canada talked about the BIPs and things like that, but besides that, or BPs, but I don't know. I'm just waiting to see if we can
You got
get
the JOLTS job
410.
opening numbers. You got the ISM numbers, but I don't.
That 10 a.m. curl, bro. Come on, man. You didn't know that 10 a.m. turnaround? Yeah, met a Mitch here on TikTok, says Jessica.
How long was the drive for you?
Oof, man, it was like 5 to 6 hour legs, and it took like since Friday. So it's been pretty long. I just got here yesterday, so.
God damn it, I missed the 410. All right, well, as you can see on SPY there, that's me. I went to go, and by the time I went to buy the 410, 411 calls, it had already jumped to 50 cents and whatever. But anyway, hopefully someone was quicker than I was. As you can see, 410, 10, and then you got yourself a nice 0.8 move, almost a point on that 410 bounce. I was waiting for it. I got it, and I missed it.
Mitch, Jessica actually has a question here I'd like to know the answer to. Did you bring all your animals in the car or rent a van? How did you get your animals across?
Right here, baby. They own that back seat. They own it, man.
Too?
Yeah, it has like a whole little, like kind of like a protector.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like a protector for the back seat. So Marley was sitting behind me. I had Nala in the middle and had Hendrix on the corner on the door inside a little cage. So
Did he scream the whole time?
no, he's actually really good with that, Ryan. He didn't even meow. Like maybe he meowed like a couple of times, but very few. Like just like, hey, I'm still here.
My cat hates the car. Buddy hates the car. He just screams the entire time.
Yeah, we had some muscle relaxers just in case, he couldn't handle it, but he didn't even need them the whole trip, so it was a good boy.
NA, I'm glad.
I'm saving the money, baby. Living in the van.
NA, I'm glad you got those calls, man, off of 410. Glad you made some money off of that.
Red Del Papa, you're absolutely right. Revenge trading is a way to make things worse, and resisting that impulse is absolutely a win. And that is really, really good advice and exactly what I'm trying to do right now. I actually took TNXP off my screen.
My oil hedge didn't work out so well there, Ryan. Let's just say I was paying a lot of oil on the way here.
Oh, yeah, you mean gas?
Oh yeah, baby. Paying up that gas money.
Let's see what else we got going on here. SPY trying to go ahead and break the lows.
Yeah, I was gonna say SPY is still
there it is.
lows here.
SPY down.
Who said the bottom's in? Who said the bottom's in the chat? Who said it?
I don't remember that, but it's probably because I came late. So
I don't think anybody said it. I'm just more along calling out. If you said it, who said it? We'll see.
Let's see here. Let's see what
gas in where I'm at right now. I think it's like 4.29. The highest I saw it across the states was close to $5. So that's pretty up there.
So let's
Jeff knows what happened. Kramer called the top again. That's what happened there. I am actually near Lake Norman in a city just slightly above Charlotte. It's called Mooresville.
I just want Spy to go ahead and test a VWAP so we can try to short it. But VWAP is about 3 points away. So no clue if that's going to happen or not.
You tell him, Hertz. You tell him, man. You take that Mullen money.
Spy on the lows. Let's see what Qs are doing. I don't see anything else I want to play here.
Yeah, that's the bad thing about always being like rah for the bullish market is that Kramer's gonna keep being rah until he actually gets it right. So we'll see what happens.
And then it'll be a C, I told you so.
You definitely know that one will come, Ryan, right after.
Oh, yeah.
All right, I am all out of ISIG. Took a loss on the 1/4 size that I had.
ONCT trying to pop day high here at 187.
All right, if the Qs get to 305, I'd be interested.
You didn't know Michael Jordan's my neighbor, Big S? We were shooting hoops yesterday, just shooting some hoops.
All right, the next level for me to try to play some bounce calls is going to be Qs 305. Qs 305, similar to how we played, or not me because I missed it, but similar to the almost the point that we got on 410s. Spy just relentless on the way down here.
Spy just getting smoked here today. Everything reversed too. You had Apple at the highs. Zunaid, you traded Apple to the upside earlier today, right?
At 150 all the way to 150.74.
And we're back all the way back down to 148 now, just pounding the lows.
Yep. AMD's about
You guys
$1 away from.
You guys should have known this was going to be the turnaround. Money Mitch is back. Of course, the Bear's back.
Yeah, I'm going to need you to go away then.
I got you, Zunaid. Don't worry. I got you, Zunaid. I'll go to sleep for a little bit.
Before you go, let me grab some calls. Hang on. Wait till 305. Let me grab some calls, and then you can leave.
Well, what? Ryan's in the building? The Bears are in the building. What do you think about the Bears this year, Ryan?
Awful. They're going to be terrible. One of the worst teams in football.
No faith? No faith in?
It is a clown organization. I'm actually embarrassed that I still root for them.
Oh, don't tell me that, man. I wanted Montgomery this year.
No.
You don't have faith in your quarterback?
Nope. He's a fumbler.
Go
back and look at the stats for the first 2 years. He has identical stats as Mitch Trubisky, who everyone hates.
Oh, Butterfinger Trubisky.
So, nope, no faith in the Bears this year.
So, did I miss any great trades while I was away?
Not really.
Oh, come on, man. I wanted to hear a banger. Bangers by Ryan.
Yeah, sorry. Don't have bangers. Really kind of thrown off my game here today.
Hey, that happens, man. That happens. We all get thrown off our game. What the biggest thing is, go back to the system that made you. So I guess you're just going to stay at Benzinga, you know?
SPY tried to bounce off of 409s here. Got to point out 410s. Now, 410 was support just for a little bit, right? It wasn't a major support. Don't come at me. And then you had it break, and now let's see if it acts as resistance or if we can get a little bit of a move above. I'd be interested in a short if we can get it back to VWAP and get a rejection. I mean, dude, if Apple can get to the 150s and VWAP is at 150, I would love to go short on that move, but we have to get it. We have to get the opportunity, and so far I don't see it.
You sound drunk. I wish, Scott. I'm trying to find some moonshine out here. Anybody know that Charlotte moonshine?
What was new highs on, Ryan?
TNXP, the stock that I just totally screwed up today.
You said you weren't going to look at it.
Couldn't, man.
I don't blame you, buddy. I don't blame you.
Really screwed that up.
It looks like I had a couple of good bounces off of VWAP, and then it went. Broke pre-market highs as well.
Yeah, it looks like there's a lot of profit taking going on right now. And so what I think you got to look at is the hourly pullbacks and see how long this hourly pullback lasts. Is it a 1 hour pullback and it gets to a support, or does it continue down and take out multiple hourly supports? That's what you want to be paying attention to see if this is a real downturn or just a pullback, a correction after a nice push up.
SPY got curling here. Was it you traded this yesterday, didn't you?
Yesterday,
Zunaid?
Yep, sure did. SIGA.
Saw someone shorting Tesla. Watch out! Watch out!
Yeah, Tesla was a nice short off of the 750 low. Is that where you got it? Where'd you get the short? Where was your entry on the short side?
DD, what you got for us? What you got for us? Where was that short? Tell us about that Tesla trade.
All right, let me get this out of the screen. I need to stare at that. All right, so far 410.
410. Where do we start the day at? What was the high there?
The high of SPY, you're looking at about, what is that? 416.29, around there.
Chapow!
Yeah, SIGA was a monkeypox play.
That actually looks like that's curling to take out its day highs today.
What's up with the monkeypox, man? What's up with that? Do we get any new information? Is it still going around?
I do not. I think it was it Norway that had
hide your kids, hide your wife, kind of thing. What's going on?
I think it was Norway or some country that had their first case yesterday. On SIGA, you can see how well it held at $10 in pre-market, but you guys know I don't wake up early enough for that. But you can see $10 holding really well pre-market. But anybody waking up at 4 o'clock? I'm definitely not.
All right, guys, I'm going to get going today. Not my day. I am going to go try and I'm going to take the suggestion, take another shower here, see if I can get myself to feel better. Anyway, hope you all have a good one. Mitch, looking forward to tomorrow. Hopefully your internet issues are resolved.
Yes.
Get some sunlight as well, man. Try to go outside for a quick 5-minute walk, take a shower. Hope you feel better, pal.
All right, guys.
Feel better. Feel better.
All right, you got SIGA that's going to try to crack high a day.
To Tennessee life.
Your volume just went a little low. Are you playing music?
Sorry about that. It's got a little call, you know.
Oh, that's why your
Pal
volume
trying
went
to
weird.
call me, you know. I'm telling Pal to hold on a second, but
Gotcha.
Give me 1 second, Zunaid, while I handle this, and I'll let you bounce in a sec.
No, you're good, bro. All right, so let's kind of take a little recap, right? We played Apple, if I can spell the ticker correctly. There we go. Apple off of the 150, rode it all the way towards the 151s, got out right before it, and then went another point above. I then wanted to go ahead and get some calls on SPY off of the 410 level. I didn't have my screen set up properly, so I missed it, but we had a little bit of a point there, and now you've got a crack below. So it'll be interesting to see what SPY does. What I'm keeping an eye on are two things. Apple, Apple wants to go ahead and test 150s, and if VWAP ends up at 150, absolutely looking to go short there. And then if the Qs want to go ahead and test 305, I'd be looking to get some calls for the bounce. But so far, it looks like 306 is what held as support. So those are the two things I'm keeping an eye on. Short Apple 150 with a stop loss above VWAP. And then, of course, the Qs with a little bit of a scalp play on the 305 bounce there as well. And yeah, SIGA, new market highs at 1142. Bot, what's the 90, 120, 180 play? What is that? Are you talking about like the days in the market? I don't quite understand. SPY's around, excuse me, Tesla's around the 750 level as well. SIGA, high a day. VWAP is volume weighted average price. Shows the average price of the stock adjusted with volume. The whole calculation of it, I don't know, but I know that's something you can Google if you're interested in that. But VWAP is the yellow line right here on my charts. AMD crossing VWAP to the upside. Is that right? Yes, it is. Did it ever get to 100? No, it did not, because my trigger did not go off. So 101, remember we said before it gets to 100, 101 was support, as you can see in pre-market right there. So that 101 did hold, unfortunately, because then we couldn't buy it at 100, but you got yourself a point and a half from there. So definitely relative strength on AMD, but I'm still waiting. By the way, SIGA just keeps on going. 1155s now. My focus is going to be Apple. Looks like that's the closest thing to a play I'll get to the short side. If you can go ahead and test that 150. What broker do I use for options? For options, I use E-Trade. For equities, I use E-Trade and Thinkorswim.
Levy halted pending news. Levi, what's up with the Levi's?
Those are jeans, right?
You know it, my friend. You know they actually had to put on their commercial that they're a sustainable option because their jeans last longer than the others.
Nah, don't jeans just last forever regardless?
Right? Like,
I don't know.
I don't know where you're buying your jeans at. And I don't know about you guys, but if you're keeping a pair of jeans for 20 years, you might need to get a new one.
My black jeans from Old Navy have been with me for about 4 years now, I think. Still wear
Yes,
'em.
seems about right. You know,
Yeah.
like 4
Matter
or
of fact,
5 years, 6 years.
I need to go shopping this weekend. So I'm actually gonna go to like Banana Republic or some shit.
Yeah. Hey, there you go. Like the Banana Republic. There you go. Little no
Yeah,
more Express.
I've got. Oh man, I haven't had an Express since college. I have Banana Republic stuff, but they're kind of checkered, and I can't wear that on air because then the camera makes it look all pixelated.
Fuzzy. Yeah.
So I have to go get some solid stuff.
Yeah. Solid colors. Solid colors.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll see when the market gets to. We got about 10 minutes left for the stream. We're going to be wrapping up there at 11:10, taking you guys on over to some conversations with Brian Shannon, I think, exactly from the FinTwit conference. We got some great interviews that we got there. We're going to put them back up there for you guys. Don't miss this, guys. It's going to be starting at 11. Thank you, like always, Zunaid, for trading in here and holding it down. Appreciate everybody in the chat. Saw a lot of people supporting. Sorry I'm in the car and stuff like that, but we'll get back up. We'll get back up and rolling.
I'll hang till 11 since you're in the car. I got a meeting at 11 with Ninja Trader anyway. So
what Ninja Trader?
Yeah, we'll trade some futures with you guys. By the way, AMD to the short side now below VWAP. Do I want to try that short? Do I want to try that?
Yeah. I heard my boy Zunaid's getting in that futures action.
Yeah, man, it'll be fun. I'm excited because I wanted to learn how to trade futures. I think it's the perfect relationship there. So it'll be fun. I'm excited. I'm going to take a little crack, just a small size because I'm a degenerate. I'm going to go short on AMD here. Stop loss is going to be right here above 102.65. As long as this previous close doesn't act as support, as it has the past couple of times already, you can tell. Hoping to see 101.50s on that one. But my average fill is 101.99 on the short on AMD.
Hey, Hertz, you can't be getting fat watching Benzinga. Do you hear Zunaid tonight?
Well, that's the thing.
Flexing
He or she is getting fat from watching Benzinga because all the money that's going in their pockets.
You got to use that money to go to the gym, baby. Get that personal trainer.
So that's what I went in. So the reason I was late is because I go to the gym I go obviously 4 times a week or whatever. But on the 15th and on the 1st, I go to get like a body composition analyzer or whatever, just to see what progress is being made. So
yeah,
got to track it. AMD, of course, popping up now towards the 102.34s. I'm going to go ahead and take another short here. I'm going to add some. So now my average short price is 102.12. Stop loss is still going to be the break above. Oh,
that's fat like
far.
Fat Farms.
That's a little too far for me, though. Damn. Not going to lie, I don't like my risk reward here. I thought I was a little better than that. It's all right. We're in the trade already.
Kapow! Got to be quicker than that. All right, guys, we'll see what happens in the overall market. Like always, one of the things I think that's important is trying to figure out, when we're going to be in like kind of long-term, short-term. And I think this market can really get you into that battle. Like, am I looking at stocks long-term, short-term? And if you're mixing in the accounts, if you're going from the trading to the investing account, then to the investing to the trading account, you might just want to catch yourself and be like, okay, so how do I really want to be going after this to get the profits that we're looking for?
I went short once again. This is going to be not the best trade. I didn't realize how far up my stop loss was. But now my average price is 102.24. God damn it. Yeah, this may not be pretty. All right, cool.
Well, if you don't already, and you need some Benzinga swag, the swag, I got the Benzinga hoodie right here with me because we always, keep it Benzinga here. Like always, guys, check out swagbenzinga.com for your own swag that you guys can be getting.
Stopped out of AMD. What a dumb trade. That's on me. I didn't recognize how long that wick was up there. But now we kind of focus on Apple and see if we want to go ahead and short Apple. Let's see what we got here. Apple. Damn, that was a dumb trade.
I think you might see slow leakage till the end of the day and then look to see if you get a ramp up around 3 p.m. I know someone's talking about if you expect to see the SPY bouncing around 413s, 416, or stay in that range. I think you probably stay in a range for right now. You're probably going to see slow leakage. I mean, a lot of people are going to start running to profits because they're seeing their profits go from really big to probably a lot smaller now, especially swing traders. It's a tough market out there, that's for sure.
I'm going to go ahead and take some puts here on Apple. I went ahead and got filled at $1.59 on 149 puts expiring this week. I'm going to go ahead and accumulate some more at the 150s if I can get it. But for now, that's what I've got. Yeah, it's just a bad trade on me. So that previous close is what held. And remember I mentioned it's held twice already before. Unfortunately, it did go ahead and hold for the third time there as well. Oops.
All right. NIO is popping, says Lewis. Haven't seen an IO in a while. How's that stock doing? How's that Chinese stock doing?
What up for you there? Above BWAB now, holding the 10-minute really well.
Yeah, holding well there. Is China reopened? Is that what it is here?
I have no idea.
I feel like Shanghai reopened again. So
I got filled on those puts at 150 on the dot, 150 on those Apple puts. My stop loss will be if we can get above 150.50. That'll be my stop loss.
Can't blame me, Brian, for taking the approach of buying all year and not selling at these prices. Panic selling is not the way to go. I mean, there's one thing panic selling one position. There's another thing panic selling your portfolio. And so just know where the pain is, know where you're buying, know how much you're willing to risk, and know that sometimes in an investing account, you're going to go through some tough times. And if you're able to go through that tough time, make sure that you keep your risk in check. You could get out of this. You could see a nice upswing eventually. We got a Fed meeting also, right, coming up?
I believe so. Yeah, I haven't really paid attention to the calendar here. Sorry, I'm just taking a look at a trade here. I'm still waiting for my Apple puts to go ahead and pay off, but so far they're hanging out at the 150 area.
Yeah, I'm driving right now. I got the full FSD Tesla, just, hands-free, baby.
All right, I got to get ready for my next call with Ninja Trader. Do you want me to end the stream here? Or are you going to end it, or?
No worries. I'm just going to go ahead up and wrap on up here. We'll wrap on up like always, guys. Let's go ahead and get on out of here. Thank you, Zunaid, for hanging on in there. Thank you guys for trading with us today. I'll be back in my desk, and it might be a little bit of a different desk, but I should have my internet rolling. Zunaid will be back tomorrow. Like always, guys, thumbs on up in the chat. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe. We'll see you coming up next. You guys got some action from the FinTwit, then Benzinga Live. I'll see you guys on At the Close. Hopefully be at the desk by then, but we'll see you there. Hit the like button, guys. Until next time, smash it on up like always, guys. And let's play a little outro video. Let's see if it even plays for me. Let's see what we got here.